In today's video, we're going to discuss the paralysis analysis for potential YouTubers. In other words, you've been thinking about and you keep thinking about joining YouTube, but you're not jumping in. So today we're going to discuss that. Let's get after it. What's going on, beautiful people? This is Max coming to you from the Majestic Lifestyle Coaching Channel, a place where we discuss tips and tricks concerning self-improvement, entrepreneurship, social media, more along the lines of YouTube based. If this is your first time joining us, do me a favor, please hit that subscribe button, become a part of this family, and also hit the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I post new videos. All right, so you saw the intro to this video and what we'll be talking about. So I run into people who are like, Max, I see what you're doing, blah, blah, blah. I appreciate it, stuff like that. See the effort you know, and I appreciate the transparency about the tough side and how it is to be running your own YouTube channel. But oftentimes when I speak to people, they tell me one or two things. I am not ready to do it, or I don't feel like I can do it yet. I don't feel like I have anything really to share. And I want to just touch on the subject of people who feel like they're not ready. Folks, by the time you're ready, listen, you might be at the point where in a month from now you'll be ready. Cool. You might be at the point where in a couple of months you'll be ready. But if you're not going to be ready for a couple of years, you know what I tell you? Just jump in. Just come on in. The water's fine. At first, it's going to seem a little bit chilly, or sometimes real chilly, right? Real cold. In other words, you're looking around, you're gonna feel by yourself. That cold feeling, right? But you know what? The more you sit in the water and just enjoy it, and you don't think about the fact that you may not have eyes or you may not have the support that you're looking for or that you're expected, the more you can just learn to build that craft, build your business and business knowledge of YouTube, content knowledge, and producing aspect of your YouTube channel. Because doing this is like literally having your own show. You are in charge of your own show. You produce it, you direct it, you act in it, you edit it, and you put it out there. You're doing it from soup to nuts. You are your own producer. So yes, is it gonna be hard at first? Yes. For some reason, especially if you've never been behind camera, if you haven't studied communication, filmmaking, any of those topics that relate to being able to produce these items, produce a video content, or sit in front of the camera, at first it might not be comfortable at all. And guess what? At first it's gonna be awkward. You can go on TV right now. Look at some of your biggest or favorite news anchors, the people that moderate these different shows, Good Morning America, whatnot. Look at these people when they first got on screen. It was awkward. It was awkward. They was like, hello, this is Tim Robbins. I'm coming to you from Good Morning America. No one ever starts like, hey, what's up, people? This is Tim Robbins coming from Good Morning America. I'm here to blah, blah, blah. They don't start like that. Everybody is always nervous. And some people, listen, there are some people who are born for this. They come out, woo, and they're like, hey, I'm here, hey, and all this stuff. You know what I mean? But that's not everybody. And just because that's not you, you don't need to feel bad about it. Even if you go on YouTube, now let's leave television alone, because a lot of these people study for that. On YouTube, it's even worse. Look at a lot of people's videos, their first videos. A lot of them were horrible. All right, everybody's like, listen, don't go back to my first videos. Don't do it to yourself. Now, please stay away. Right? Look at me now. But you know what? I've been watching YouTube for so long. I'll embrace it. I'll tell you, go back to my first videos. Not a problem. Go look at my evolution, because I didn't go to school for this. I've always been a photographer. I've been doing photography since the mid-90s. So I was behind the camera, right? Not in front. And I never thought I would see myself sitting in front of a camera talking to anybody. But now I have people calling me up saying, Max, you look like a natural. I'm like, where? Who? You know what I'm saying? They're like, yeah, you look like a natural. And I'm like, you know what? When I think about it, 8 months ago now, in January, when I first started, I was really nervous. And don't forget, if you haven't seen my stories from the beginning, I wanted to start YouTube since back in the days, 2015, 2014. Man, I wish I had jumped on it. But at that time, I was trying to produce a show that's on YouTube with somebody else because I didn't see myself in front of the camera. Boy, I wish I did something different. I just wish I had jumped in, because what happened is that first 2 months, 3 months, it's real rough. The first 6 months, rough. Year, by the time you get to a year, you get more comfortable. What made me jump in is I saw some YouTube challenges where the people were like, I want you to just go out there, create your first 100 videos. That's it, just do it. I'm telling you that right now. Just get a camera. I'm still recording on my iPhone 8 Max, right? The big one. I'm still doing that. Now I upgraded to a little light here. I have a little light there, right? I have my little computer behind. This is not how I originally started. I started on my car, holding my phone this way. But you know what? Now I have a microphone, do some little upgrades here and there. So my challenge for you is just get started. And for you people two people, right? There's two people who feel like I don't have something to give. Trust me, if you're of a certain age, late 20s, 30s, you have some knowledge that you can share with the people. Are you going to have struggles coming up with content at times? Yes. Is it going to be difficult at times? Yes. But everything that's worth it is always going to be difficult, or else everybody would do it, right? Once you get to the point where you can build up your channel to the point where you're making 5, 10K a month steadily, you see that check coming in, it will be well worth it, right? So that's the people who feel like I don't have something to give. Now the people who know they can share something, but they're waiting for a perfect time. Like I said, if it's a couple of weeks, if it's a month, 2 months, fine. But if you're like a year from now, 2 years from now, no. Get started now. Just put up a camera. Put one video up a week. Best way to do it, listen, do what I'm not doing. Batch record your videos, right? Batch record them. In other words, you sit there, you record a bunch of them, you edit them, and you put them up there, so you don't have to wait until the day before. This is something I'm still trying to get over, because there's a lot of things in my head that I want to get perfect, improve, and so I'm like, I don't want to give these little basic level content videos. I want to do it at a high level. But finally, at the last minute, I'd rather jump and do something than not. But trust me, I'm going to get to the point where I batch record, and then those videos are going to be coming on a regular basis. So if you're projecting like I'm going to do this a year from now, 2 years from now, just start now. Do one or two, just do one video a week. That's it. Because if you do one video a week, you're going to be learning, and you're going to be building this platform. And if you're building your business, this is the perfect vehicle to help go along with building your business. I don't care what you're doing, because you need the public for most of the things you're going to do. So if you're working your business, you have your Facebook page, you have your YouTube page. There's 3 main pages that you really need to be in business in 2020: Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. If you start with those 3, you're good to go. Put up some content here and there. Do something. It's better than nothing. Trust me, that's where I'm at. I'm not perfect yet, but I am learning how to craft my time so that I can improve. And then once I go in even harder, it's just gonna be, this is not the money sign. The videos are gonna be popping off left and right. The content is gonna be popping off left and right. And I'm looking forward to that day. So if that's you, let me tell you something. Just build up that platform, because if you start now, by the time your business is in a better place, you'll be a year into YouTube, and you'll be so much better. But by then you have a following. You can still even if your numbers aren't that big, I always tell people you can make money from merch, you can make money from affiliate program, you can make money from software programs or coaching programs. There's so many different ways you can make money, and you can build a clientele list from YouTube as well. So what are you waiting for? Don't make me grab you and shake you. Just jump in. Like I said, I've spoken to some people on the phone who called me up to ask me for some advice, give me some guidance. I've given them to them. If you feel like you have any help, if you want me to help guide you, help bring you to the into that level where you start your YouTube channel, just leave me a comment. Let's talk. Let's get it done, because you know what? there is no better time like the present to get started on your YouTube channel, because someone is waiting for the information that you can share. Someone wants to learn from you, and at first it may not seem like it, but trust me, they are there. All right, folks, so this is pretty much it. I just want to give you guys a good little word of encouragement to just get out there. I challenge you, put out your first 100 videos. Make a list. Simply this: take your camera, on a notepad somewhere or on your phone, write a list of 50 to 100 topics. You have to pick one niche. Don't pick a 10,000 things. Pick one thing, one or maybe 2 or 3 things that go together, right? So like for me, I do self-improvement, entrepreneurship, and YouTube, right? They all kind of go together, because if you're a YouTube, you're an entrepreneur and you have to work on yourself. So pick something that works together, or pick one thing and write down a whole bunch of ideas. Look up a YouTube, look up that niche on YouTube, research different topic. You can, if you have the money, hire, get someone that has a course that can accelerate your learning growth as well. And once you have those 50 to 100, 100 is even better. Do 100 plus topics. Write down 100 plus topics. I have like 178, but a bunch of them, like, I'm not going back to that. You know what I mean? But at least you have a list, and you never know. I might go back to that in the future. But once you have that list, take your camera, hold it, record yourself, practice, listen to it, and record it. Then once you have a good one, edit it on iMovie or edit it on something on your Android, and start your YouTube channel and put it up. You're gonna need YouTube Studio, the YouTube Studio app, where you can upload the video straight to YouTube, but you can control it through the YouTube Studio app. Put that up there and get going. Do things like get PicMonkey and some other apps. What's the other one? I forget the other app right now. But get PicMonkey, and you could, the image you see on your thumbnail, you can create your thumbnail with that as well. With PicMonkey, you take a picture of yourself doing something like this, whatever, right? And then you just post that, and just post a video. Like I said, at first you're not gonna get a lot of likes. Some people just happen to blow up like that, but most people, it takes 2 to 5 years plus. But once they do it, it'll be worth it. So just go ahead and do it. Do the 100 videos and just give it a try, and then you'll see where you are in the future. All right, folks. So again, leave a comment if you have any help that you need, any questions. Let's talk about it, and hopefully you can take that and jump into the content creator world and put out your own channel. All right, folks. So until next Wednesday, hopefully you'll get out there and start jotting down some good ideas, and then I'll see you a couple of days from now. But until then, if you like this video, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe and the notification bell, and leave that comment if you need any help, or what ideas you might have, or what you want to work on when it comes to your YouTube videos. All right, and so I'll see you on Wednesday. But until then, live your best life and live that majestic lifestyle.